Happy Monday, day 19, 29 days of love. We have 10 days left. Cannot believe how quickly it's flying by. And I have to share with you, I'm having a blast. I'm so grateful for those of you that are showing up. So grateful for the comments, the direct messages that I'm receiving, the loving feedback, the growth in my community, all the things. Really, really grateful. So thank you. So something that came up for me today was, yesterday we did the manifesto. I talked to you about vision boards, talked to you about your declaration, like clarity, really clarity and visualization, seeing the future. And would still like to encourage you, once you get your vision board done, to share it in the group or your declaration or your manifesto, whatever you want. If you go into the files tab on the group Finding Forever Love, inside Finding Forever Love, files, you'll see some PDF downloads. And so there's manifesto in there, there's various things inside of there. So that will help you along with your journey. One of the things that occurred to me when we are creating a future that we really, really desire, so many times when I ask people the question, what is it you really want? And of course, like I say, love, health, and wealth. But there's a critical one that I failed to mention, which I think they're looking for this overall in all of it, and it's freedom. Right? We want financial freedom. We want freedom to be authentically ourselves when it comes to love. We want to feel free with our time, with our energy. We want to be healthy so that we have that freedom to be able to do what we want to do in our life. So that is key. And something that holds us back from experiencing all of those things is like the blocks, the roadblocks. And I call them our significantly broken places. And I'm going to introduce you today to a healing process because it's so important that you not only are getting crystal clear about what you want and you're working on falling in love with yourself. I hope you're doing your mirror work every single day. And you're going to begin creating this so that you can begin attracting it. We have to remove the blocks that are standing in the way. And you can't remove them if you can't see them. So today I'm going to invite you, like I said, I'm going to talk to you about a healing process. But first, I would like to invite you to ask yourself some questions. And so grab your journal or your notepad. And it's like, what is holding you back? Are you aware of it? Where are there significantly broken places that you need to repair and heal or shift a mindset to be able to get through those blocks? What is holding you back? Normally we know. Sometimes we really don't know, but most of the time when we really dig deep, we know. It's a story, it's a limiting belief, it's a habit, it's a choice, it's a behavior, it's a fear. And so we need to remove those things that are standing in our way so that we have a clear path. So really it is part of the creation process is the process of letting go of what no longer serves us. Our past can hold us in a very firm grip, and we've got to break free from that in order to create the blank canvas for us to be able to create this new life with these desires that we really, really want. So having a clean slate, how do you do that? You learn to release and you heal. And I'm just looking at my notes here because I don't want to forget anything. So ask yourself the question with your journal, with your notepad, what is holding me back? Write that down. You're going to explore this. What's holding you back? And what is really preventing you from experiencing life or creating the life of your dreams? Just ask yourself those questions. Write down anything that comes to you. Do like a brain dump where you just free write What do you think is holding you back? And put it all there. Get it all out of you and onto paper so that you can learn to heal it. Now, a healing process. This is fun. So some of you know, some of you don't know. Um, this story, when in like, I don't know, 2011, 2012, I was contemplating like the nature of grief. And from a perspective of relationships, breakups, divorce, heartbreak. And I thought somebody should write a book about that. Somebody should write a book about that. And I was so in my head. And it was really like clinical. And I did all this research about the 5 stages of grief. And I wanted to put like this twist on it where it's like it's not just for like mourning for death. We grieve when there's a major change, when there's a major loss in our lives. And so I wanted to like really educate people on that in the book. But it was all head centered. I was so up in my head about it. There wasn't any connection to my intuition or my heart. And little did I know then that I had a lot of learning left to do. There was a major components in my journey that I needed to experience yet before I could put that into a book. So I put it on a shelf and I forgot all about it. Really, literally forgot all about it. 2015, I'm at my daughter's house, birth of my second grandbaby. I'm there having a love fest. And I woke up one morning and, like, as fast as I could get to it, I grabbed a notepad because there was something coming through. This was my first real interaction with divine intervention, spirit, with a download, whatever you want to call it, was on my deck when I heard the word enough. Some of you remember me saying that in a prior video when I'd like finally reached my breaking point with toxic relationships and toxic love. I had been asking for a divine intervention for so long. You know, God, tell me what to do and I will do it. And that morning on my deck, I heard enough. Well, here we go. Fast forward. And this is the second time that spirits really intervened in my life. And I heard literally the book title is A Healing Process. And HEAL is an acronym for Heart, Energy, Alignment, and Love. And this is a 4-step process to get you back into your heart space and to help you align very, very quickly. So that is my book that I have been working on. And again, it was all completely attached to my journey. I since that, even since 2015, first of all, I'm writing things down that I had never heard of. It's coming to me so quickly. I'm just writing. I end up with this beautiful outline for this book. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, heart, yeah, okay, I get that. And love, yeah, I get that. But energy and alignment, I knew nothing about energy and alignment back then. Absolutely nothing. I had never heard of Esther Hicks or Abraham. I had never heard of any of these concepts of like the law of attraction, manifestation. I hadn't. And then here I am. I'm in Alaska. I went up to Alaska months later after I got this download, because I still was sort of like questioning, like, okay, I get this download. I'm supposed to write this book, but I don't know anything about this. I need a little help here, a little more guidance. And then I was invited to come up to Alaska and help a friend convert her property into an Airbnb. And while I was there, looking through the little DVD collection in her cabin, I found a video of Wayne Dyer interviewing Esther Hicks. And if you're not familiar with that, go to YouTube and just type in Wayne Dyer interviewing Esther Hicks and watch that. That's what I watched. My book poured forth from that video. I'm watching it and I'm like, they're talking about what I wrote. They're talking about what I just downloaded several months ago, and I had no idea what I was talking about. It was incredible. Like that huge channeling download moment of like, I am connected. It was wonderful. I've been working on the book ever since. What I didn't know back then was that I was going to suffer the loss of a partner. A man that I'd been dating for 2 years died tragically in an accident. And that was another level of grief that, oh, I had never been through before. So I lost my mom in 2018. I'd been through heartbreak. I'd been through breakups. I'd been through divorce. I'd been through infidelity. And I thought I knew each level of grief, but I didn't. When I lost him, and again, it was a tragic accident. So it was not anticipated, not expected at all. And it took me to a whole new level of understanding grief and also of understanding life and of understanding love, and that love never dies. Love never dies. People transition, but love never dies. So more lessons to come. So now the book will be published here very, very, very soon. I'm working on the final edit of the last draft, and then it goes to the publisher. So I'm going to, for the next few days, really go deep with you on those 4 components: heart, energy, alignment, and love, so that you can use that into your daily practice of like a checklist almost, to get back into alignment, to get back into flow. So heart, I'm just going to briefly, heart, it returns us to our heart center, right? It reminds us to return to love. Energy, we've talked about this so much, but I'm going to teach you how to do body scan, and I'm going to teach you how to elevate and how to notice energy in your body. Alignment, we have talked about this a little bit, but we're going to go deeper about how to align everything so that your actions are inspired, and so that what you want and what you do is completely in alignment. And finally, love. We've been going through this now for 19 days. So we'll go a little deeper about what's in the book, but I think you get the gist of that one. Uncaged Woman, I talked about that yesterday, and I said I'd give a little more information about this. So I am doing a masterclass called Freedom, and it's basically a masterclass on living bold, authentic, and free, how to live as an uncaged woman. If you want to attend that masterclass, direct message me and I will get you the details. It's going to be on the 22nd at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll give you a Zoom link and you can join me live. We're going to go into all the components of living a life of freedom and uncaged life. So authentic, bold, free, unapologetic. You feel my vibration rise when I say that. I'm going to incorporate the healing process into that mix. It's all going to start to come together, sort of like pieces of a puzzle, getting little pieces here and there. In this masterclass, I'm going to bring it all together. So one place, one location, you get to have it all, because as wonderful as 29 days are, sometimes we all just need to like get it in one big dose. So that's what I'm intending to do on the 22nd. 2/22. There's a reason for everything. So DM me if you're interested in that. Answer those questions for yourself. What's holding you back? Identify your block, because we need to clean the slate. You need to have a blank canvas for you to begin creating what it is you really want. Getting clear about it. Maybe it's multiple things. Love, health, and wealth. Freedom. What is it for you? What do you want to focus on? And then you can break it down into each category if you want to. If it's love, I want more love in my life. I want to find a partner. I want to take my relationship to the next level. I want financial freedom. I want to start my own business. I want to pursue my art more. I want to begin writing. I want to write a book. There's no wrong answers, but the clarity is necessary. Removing the blocks is necessary, and then stepping into them. Here's a hint. Love is the great elixir. We have 2 choices, love or fear. Lean into love. Let go of fear in order to like pave the way. So, love you guys. Leave me messages, comments, share insights, and DM me if you want access to this masterclass. I will see you tomorrow at noon Pacific time. Like I said, we're in that final stretch. My gosh, we have 10 days left. Well, now we have 9 after today. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Bye, guys.